Good morning. By bringing you small snippets of news and analyzing and interpreting them, I try to simplify Indian laws. I also endeavor to deliver a message that may have a little more meaning than the mere dryness and dryness of law. On 15th of February, India achieved a feat that made the entire world green with envy. India launched a rocket which sent into respective orbits 104 satellites simultaneously. An unparalleled feat. The earlier record of 37 satellites in a simultaneous launch was held by Russia 1 year back. India by far exceeded all of these records and in a single day launched 104 satellites with a single rocket launch. The heaviest of those satellites weighed 714 kilograms. A country that sends 104 satellites into the orbit on 15th of February wakes up on the 6th of March with a news such as this, which is the subject of my talk. Today, I present a dichotomy of a very unique kind. Scientific temper versus superstition. India grappling with both. Just as you would have understood, that is a theme. This theme verily runs through our laws as well. The dichotomy between scientific temper and religious superstitions. We will scroll you down now, section 295A of the Indian Penal Code, and with due deference to it, I shall be conservative today. It reads, deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings of any class by insulting its religion or religious beliefs. So it's a punishable offense in India to say something against the religious beliefs of people. But what if those beliefs go to the extent of killing a young girl to cure a paralyzed man? The incident, very simply put, a man is paralyzed, his family says, let's consult a witch doctor, a fake Baba, in this case a lady. The lady says, you need to sacrifice a young girl and the paralyzed man will be alright again. They promptly kidnap a young girl, 10 years old, strangle her with her own ribbon that she used to tie her hair. Now, if these are beliefs that form core of our religion or any part of our religion, they need to be taken head on, and there is very much a provision for that, although not mandatory, but here it is, Article 51A, subsection H of the Constitution of India. To develop scientific temper, humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. The unfortunate thing here is fundamental duties are not mandatory, but however I am glad that there is such a clause somewhere in some provision of law which tells India which direction to look. Coming straight now to what can be done to bring such fake Babas and the cures that they peddle into the books. The Drugs and Magic Remedies Act, I'm not going to bore you, deals with any Baba, anybody offering you mantras or kavach or any talisman and claiming that it can cure you of AIDS and cancer and what have you, is a punishable offense in India. If I'm not mistaken, Dr. S.C. Sharma, who was once the health director of Uttarakhand or somebody in that capacity, went ahead and made a national announcement that all the Babas, most of whom operate from Uttarakhand, need to be brought to justice because they claim they can cure cancer, they claim they can cure AIDS, they claim they can help you conceive a baby boy and not the baby girl that you all read. He wanted all these people imprisoned. Nobody heard him, but I think a day will come when India will wake up to Article 51A H of the Constitution of India and make scientific temper rule over religious beliefs and superstition. There is another beautifully drafted law, in this case by Maharashtra, the Maharashtra Prevention and Eradication of Human Sacrifice and Other Inhuman, Evil and Aghori Practices and Black Magic Act. relevant section shall scroll down now. They make black magic, human sacrifice, use of magic remedies to cure ailments and exploit people's superstition, a punishable offence. So 2 strong provisions, one in Maharashtra, one at a national level. 1 direction in the Constitution of India, and 1 law which says you cannot insult religious beliefs. All of them at loggerheads at one point or another. I don't want to give you a lecture here. Suffice it to say that there are hospitals, there is a medical council that governs medical education, there are stringent provisions for medicines and doctors, and that is the first port of call for you if you suffer from an ailment. I don't even want to go into what the Babas offer you by their unique positions or kavach or talisman, because clearly that is not stamped, approved by even this country, and definitely not by the rest of the world. So, go to a doctor if you are ill, and if you find any superstitious beliefs being peddled and practiced, stand up, do the right thing, protest. Tell the follower that there are laws that curb this practice. Let India be known for the 104 satellites that it sends out and beats everybody to it, and not for the girl that is strangled by some idiot witch doctor who feels that can cure paralysis. Thank you for watching me. Subscribe. Bye-bye.